Hello YouTube world, I am Will. Welcome to everyone watching my channel. This is part 2 of the trip to Iloilo in the Philippines. The journey actually started in Bacolod, as I was originally there to meet up with another vlogger, but the timing didn't work out, so the destination was changed to Iloilo. I rented a condo in Bacolod within Cityscapes residences using Airbnb. The cost was around $26 per night. It had both a small store and coffee shop on the first floor, and there was a 24-hour security at the desk. The location was pretty good also. It was a short walk to Ayala Mall. Now I liked the condo because it was comfortable and had a balcony. The only thing I didn't like was the cleanliness of the bathroom. From the balcony, you get a pretty good view of the city and one of the busier streets. As I mentioned before, it's a pretty good location, not far from Ayala Mall, where you can walk there and not have to take a trike or grab car. Also, if you're up late at night and want something to snack on, there is a McDonald's, a Jollibee, and a KFC that's right across from the condominiums, and they stay pretty busy into the night if you're up and want a snack. Now, instead of flying, the choice of transportation this time was a high-speed ferry. The grab car ride was pretty quick to the port, and the driver knew exactly where to go and pulled right into the Iloilo drop-off point. But you may want to get there a little early to get checked in. Although not many people were there early, it will get busier as it gets closer to the departure time. There are several places in the port to get some food, snacks while you wait. This morning I opted for the Siopao for about 40 pesos. It's a steamed bun with various fillings. It was pretty tasty. In the US, it's called a steamed dumpling. From the inside, you can watch several ships and ferries coming and going. The domestic port of Iloilo serves the province, the city, and the entire Panay Island. The ferries serve routes going to places such as Iloilo and Cebu. If you're up for a 24-hour-long journey, checked one website and there is a ferry that will get you to Manila. This day was beautiful, warm and sunny, with just a little overcast and breeze blowing. There was no rain in sight, so I stood here and watched the port activity while waiting patiently to board the ferry. The ferry was pretty quick and seemed to go by very fast. Or maybe I just fell asleep for a quick nap. After getting off the ferry, I took just a moment to look around and see the port and the ferry for a few seconds. The next stop was standing in a short line for either catching a grab car or transportation to your next destination. Finally made it to the Venezia Hotel. This hotel is also about $26 per night, and I booked it on Expedia. I guess it was a newly redeveloped hotel because I didn't see many reviews online, but neither did I see any bad reviews. Appearance-wise, the hotel was great and in a quiet area. My only complaint was there was no hot water. I had to take a cold shower that night, and I wasn't used to that. It reminded me to make sure to double check hotel amenities and don't assume some things are a given. Although it was a little early, the staff was very accommodating during check-in and provided everything needed. It was a little odd to have to leave either a 500 or 1,000 peso deposit when checking in, but I didn't mind because I got it back when checking out. The first stop in the heart of Iloilo after meeting some friends at the mall was the Metropolitan Cathedral, also known as the National Shrine of Our Lady of the Candles. It serves as the center of faith and devotion for the people of Iloilo. The original cathedral was built in 1864, but in 1948 the church was destroyed by an earthquake. It was later restored in 1956. Standing from the balcony of the cathedral, you can get a good bird's eye look at the surrounding area. Across the street from the cathedral is the historical bell tower. It served both as a religious structure and as a military watchtower against invaders during the Spanish colonial period. It has been damaged by several earthquakes over the years and repaired each time. Next came an impromptu walking tour through the city. I was lucky enough to have a local friendly guide, as well as having the Philippines version of Dora the Explorer in her patented backpack and red hat leading the way, with coffee in hand. I was told that in the Philippines, coffee is life, and now I believe that. The journey continued through the various streets, passing by many local vendors and businesses on this weekday. I would assume it is a little busier on the weekends, especially for the streets off the main one. After walking for a while, it was time to get something to eat. Today, pizza was on the menu. It was a little different than pizza in other countries as far as the consistency, but it was delicious. I wanted to eat more. After continuing to walk back to the main streets and being very, very careful walking in and out of traffic, the walking tour continued on into the afternoon. By this time, everyone was getting off from work, and traffic definitely picked up. The taxis, jeepneys, personal vehicles, motorbikes, trikes, and people walking were out in force, all trying to get to their destination on time. As it got late, it was time to visit another friend. On walking back to go into the house, I was charged by a duck. I didn't know or expect that ducks were aggressive. Fortunately, I was protected. Otherwise, it might have been roasted duck for dinner. As it got night, it was time to return to the hotel, which wasn't far away on foot. But unfortunately, it started to drizzle rain and became a little risky to walk on foot because you never know when a downpour will happen. This time a taxi was needed to get back for the evening. The next day consisted of a visit first to the Mola Mansion. The Mola Mansion is one of Iloilo City's finest old homes. It was built in the 1920s and was reopened to the public in 2015. It currently serves as the backdrop of art exhibits, markets, fairs, special occasions, and photo shoots. This place had many luxurious pieces of jewelry, clothing, souvenirs, and gifts available for purchase. The artwork on display upstairs was absolutely amazing. One of my favorite pieces was titled Nature's Cry. It was still early in the day, and there was time for more sightseeing before leaving. The Iloilo Museum was close by, and it only cost a few pesos. According to their website, it is the first government-sponsored museum outside of Metro Manila. The museum houses an impressive collection of Iloilo's cultural heritage, which includes Stone Age native pottery, fossils, jewelry, burial sites, trade pottery, and many, many photos. It also has mementos and war relics, such as a British sunken ship, Spanish-era Filipino sculptures, and modern art by Ilonggo artists and craftsmen. The last stop was this fountain, which I could not resist after spotting it while riding by. It is located in front of the Iloilo provincial capital and symbolizes Ilonggo heritage and culture. Included in the mural are famous festivals, a school, and historical church to symbolize the importance of education and religion. Thank you for watching. If you'd enjoyed this little Iloilo journey, please hit the like button and subscribe. feel free to drop me a comment and I'll be working on the next video.